Let's talk about how the climate crisis affects people's bodily autonomy. Now you may be thinking, what does the climate crisis have to do with people's bodily autonomy? And that's a great question. What's important to understand is that when climate disasters happen, people are more likely to be at risk of losing services, resources, and also being victimized.
So John laid out how it works, but let's talk through an example. In parts of Kenya, after years of drought, the 2024 rainy season came out of nowhere, and it caused awful flooding. Kenya endured heavy rainfall that triggered floods and landslides across 33 regions, with a place called Samburu being one of the hardest hit. Samburu County is a mostly pastoralist area, where people live off the land, raising livestock and farming. But many livestock were killed, and crops were destroyed as a result of the flooding there. And this left families in dire positions without food. Food insecurity is intrinsically linked with bodily security, as a lack of key resources like food is a major contributing factor to harmful practices happening to girls, and this can include FGM, child marriage, and other forms of gender-based violence. Additionally, in conflicts or times of crisis, girls are often the last to eat, and eat the least within their own families. So even when food is available, there is still the potential for an inequitable distribution within households. In these desperate situations, there's an increase in harmful practices to women and girls, directly connecting the climate crisis with things like child marriage, FGM, and many other forms of gender-based violence. So what can you do about this? You can follow and support organizations that directly empower women and girls in these communities, like Too Young to Wed and the Samburu Girls Foundation. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok and stay up to date with the news and the campaigns they're running. In this way, you can make a difference.